Punctuality and craftsmanship make sure the job's done right. We're family owned with a tradition of excellence in Chattanooga. Blewett Septic. Call Corey for your free estimate today.
From kindergarten to graduation, Local 3 News covers your child's classroom.
Oh, we are helping you with your holiday shopping this morning in a truly magical way because Sam Leslie is back with us today. She, of course, has the Rabbit Valley Farmers Market in Ringgold, and for 2 days coming up this weekend, she's bringing the magic of Narnia to her beautiful market as you do some holiday shopping. So good to see you.
Good to see you too.
You and I talked about this a few months ago, and I was so excited that you were bringing this idea, the White Witch and all,
yes,
right?
Yes, we'll have Santa for the kids to see Santa. And, you know, bring your cell phone. You can take a picture with Santa, but we're going to have the White Witch there also.
Aren't you doing like some of the beverages and things are all going to be kind of that Narnia?
Well, we're going to set up a hot chocolate bar.
Okay.
And then there's a good chance we're going to have some tea. And
but what? Oh, I know, Turkish Delight. You told me
Delights.
you were going to have, yeah.
Yes, we'll have Turkish Delights. The White Witch will be handing out some Turkish Delights.
If you're brave enough to go and get one from her.
Yes.
You know, I'm assuming that people watching read the Narnia books, the C.S. Lewis Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Right.
If you didn't, then read it before the weekend and you'll know. But most of this is the shopping and supporting local farmers and vendors. So what all are we going to find?
We have 40 vendors, so we'll have a Friday night with 40 vendors, and then Saturday we'll have another 40 vendors, some of them same as the night before and some different ones. And then we're also setting up a Santa shop for the kids to shop, and that's sponsored by the Ringgold Telephone Company. They wanted to have a little shop just for kids, so if any of them have saved their Pop Club dollars from the market, or if they've got a little allowance, they'll be able to go in and buy some gifts.
I love that.
Yeah.
So is it going to look different Friday night versus Saturday during the day?
No, it'll look the same, other than we'll have a lot more lights out because it'll be dark.
Yeah. With the 40 vendors, is it this time of year then mostly holiday shopping and less produce and farmers?
We have one farmer who will be set up with winter vegetables, but the rest of it will be crafts and soaps and body care and crochet and woodworking and candles and everything else you can think of for shopping.
So I will secretly get jealous of you sometimes because I think we're friends on Facebook. And so you always are putting things out there about little finds that you've discovered and scented beautiful things, and you must have so much fun seeing what each market brings.
It is my favorite market to shop, and I've been holiday shopping for the last month.
I know, we all
at the
have.
farmers market, but I try to buy everything local. So yeah.
Whether you're looking then for the soaps and the scented things or some jewelry.
There will be jewelry, there will be
Clothing.
pottery, there will be tie-dye clothing. We'll have everything.
Pottery, that's a good one.
Yes, our favorite potter will be there.
Is there entertainment? Like, is there music or anything?
We're not going to have music. We will have the city stage set up with Santa, but we'll just play some holiday music in the background. Get everybody in the mood.
And is the White Witch's costume just amazing?
She is amazing. She is a professional cosplayer, and she's got the icicle crown and the beautiful dress and the faux fur shawl. And
So she's not going to be cold.
she will not be cold. She'll look fantastic. It'll be great. It'll be a great, fun opportunity.
Well, it's going to be a fun one. I think my older daughter was a Narnia nut.
Yeah.
So we're going to go for sure. It's this Friday night, and then Saturday. Is it all day Saturday? Like
Saturday, we open
it
at
just the
11.
morning?
It'll run from 11 to 5.
Oh, good. So it's a little bit longer than
Yes,
normal.
yes.
So 5 to 8 are all your sparkly lights on Friday night, and then 11 to 5 on Saturday. Go take the kids to get their pictures with Santa. Have a Turkish delight. I wonder what they're going to taste like.
Oh, they're delicious.
Are they good?
They are delicious, yes.
And then let the kids go to the Santa workshop. I think that's really fun too. That Ringgold Telephone Company is something.
They've been some of the best sponsors we've had, and we're excited to set up a shop just for the kids.
And of course, too, this is the last one now for the season,
This is
right?
it. We won't open again until the end of April.
All right. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Oh no, not again!
If you are worried about pet messes on your new floor, fear not. The flooring options from Floor Coverings International Chattanooga are pet and kid friendly. Our products feature easy cleaning and stain resistant services. We make floor buying easy. Floor Coverings International Chattanooga.
When you get Zaxby's Packs on game day, you don't just get 20 of our famous fingers. You get crinkle cut fries, you get buttery Texas toast, and you get the sauce. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Nobody wants to think about cold weather, but now's the time to winterproof your home. Is your house cold every winter? Your home needs foam. Are your heating costs too high? Your home needs foam. Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Your home needs foam. USA Premium Foam is over 35% more efficient than ordinary, weaker insulation. Winterproof now and get 0% financing for 72 months.
USA Insulation.
My name is Vicki.
My name is Paul.
And I called Jay and Brent after my car wreck.
They treated us with respect and they really stepped up to the plate, in my opinion.
They were very friendly, walked us through the whole process with ease.
The settlement I got at the end was more than I expected.
I was very satisfied with them representing me.
I couldn't have asked for a better representation of my accident.
I would recommend them very highly.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call us. It's just that easy.
Call 265-1100.
What are you adding now?
I am going to save so much money.
I told you, Budget Brakes will fix your steering, suspension, and brakes for the lowest price in town, guaranteed.
Guaranteed?
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Visit budgetbrakes.com.
The easiest way to buy new flooring, answer the door and let Floor Coverings International Chattanooga bring our mobile showroom to your home. Our designers come to you with samples and colors, discuss design layout, all in the comfort of your home. We make floor buying easy. Floor Coverings International Chattanooga.
We are sitting here this morning having a lovely chat at the Opportunity Center, part of Goodwill Industries of Greater Chattanooga, talking with Rachel Inman, Taryn Bolwinski, and we're going to educate you this morning on something that you might not know, but we'll be very glad to know is here in our own backyard. So good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for welcoming us in. You, Rachel, are the Vice President of Mission Services.
Yes, ma'am.
Mission is an operative word.
Yes.
In the Goodwill family.
Very much is.
Because really you've said that people are your mission.
Yeah. So mission and people and continuous improvement. People are one of our core values here at Goodwill Industries. And so with that, we know that every person coming through our door has a different story overall. So whether they just got laid off recently or whether they're looking for their next opportunity, we want to be here to support them and serve them.
Okay, so the Opportunity Center is designed for you, no matter who you are watching, 23 counties you serve, right, Taryn?
Yes.
If you are looking for a job, perhaps you're getting back into the workforce, perhaps you've lost a job, maybe you have a job, you're looking to switch, you can come here, or you can do this remotely with a website that y'all have called My Career Advisor.
Definitely. So yeah, we have that My Career Advisor. It's just at mycareeradvisor.com, or you can go to our website, which is goodwillchat.org, and there's a link to that as well. And also, you can meet with us if you're needing that in-person assistance. You can meet with us at one of our opportunity centers here in East Brainerd, or at our main office, or at our Dalton location. Also, I meet with people remotely a lot through Teams. So if they're wanting to stay home or they don't have transportation to one of our locations, we can set up virtual meetings as well.
Okay, there's so much that is exciting to me about this, and I feel like I've buried the excitement in welcoming you into the conversation, but here goes. Because this is kind of old school meets new world in the job search arena. You, Taryn, have been working with Goodwill for 19 years. This was kind of your dream all those years because you have a background in resume writing.
Yes. Yeah, I used to do it for years for friends and family and as a little side gig. So when this opportunity came about for me and when we started opening our opportunity centers, I was super excited for this role to be able to do this service for people for free.
So certainly, Rachel, if you're a person who kind of wants to come in and do this on your own, fine.
Sure.
You've got a room here with internet hooked up so people can come here and kind of make it their office for the day.
Absolutely.
All of this is at no cost.
All free.
If you are an employer in town and you want to have an event here, you can have a job hiring day here.
That's correct. Yeah, we have several different employees that come in and they offer a job fair. And so we have our marketing team that works as far as how to advertise that event. And they are interviewed and potentially hired on that same day, which is a great opportunity.
I think what really struck me was what you to personalize the service that you have here, because we live in this day of go on the website, fill out the application, and maybe you'll hear from us, maybe you won't. And it becomes very defeating for people.
It can be.
You work with employers so that when folks come into you to begin that resume building, then you kind of get to know them and you can help them find jobs. Is that right?
That's correct, yes. And
outside of that too, we know that every person has a story, right? And so with that, they may have some different barriers that are causing them not to be able to even maintain that employment. So with that, are they having food insecurities or housing insecurities? And so we really want to be that bridge and that connector to those community resources too that could help.
So, okay, Taryn, I'm going to throw this back to you then, because you do have the My Career Advisor website where you can go while you're listening to us talk this morning if you want to, and check it out for yourself as we talk. But when people do come in here, do they find themselves, do you think, surprised at how welcoming it is?
Oh yeah, for sure. And all of the Opportunity Center managers, they try their best to be really empathetic to your situation and to try to tailor the services or the assistance that you're needing to your situation. Not everybody will need a resume. They might have a resume that just needs brushed up, or we may need have somebody that's needing help with like a mock interview, you know, or different things like that. So we just tailor it based on the person.
Okay, let's go back to that then. You don't hear that much anymore. Somebody helping you with a mock interview, but that is true, because once you get your resume looked at and you progress on to the next step in an interview situation, the interview skills are really important.
Definitely. And that mock interview, I mean, that helps people get that nervousness out of the way. And we can also teach them on how to form their answers to their questions as stories to make them more impactful. It's all the information the person already has, but we're training them on how to word it in a way that really makes them stand out in their interviews.
And also not give up on hope.
That's right.
Right.
Definitely.
It's very defeating to apply for a job and not get anywhere with it. And everybody, I think, expects that a time or two. But if you're continually putting yourself out there and you're not getting through the website brick wall,
right?
That's frustrating.
It can be very discouraging to people too. And so same thing, that's why we want to be that additional layer of support for them, to encourage them, don't give up. It only takes one door to open.
I'm not sure I can count as high as it would take me to count to reach how many nonprofits are in Chattanooga. We have quite a number.
We have quite a few.
Don't you have a room that you offer to nonprofits for
We
meetings?
do. We have a training room and it's free for use. So anybody that would like to use that for trainings or events or anything like that, we would love to be that community partner that can assist with that.
So you were telling me, Taryn, that you've worked with people on the Opportunity Center side who they have their GED. You have some PhDs.
Yeah, I've got some people that I've helped them successfully attain employment that have a PhD. And, you know, everybody just has a hard time navigating our work environment because the different rules about resumes change, the different rules about interviews change. And so if somebody's been at an employer for a really long time, they're like, well, I know how interviewing was or resumes was when I applied for a job 13 years ago, but I haven't done that in so long, or I don't have those connections like I used to have. So
I was looking behind you. I wasn't trying to be rude, but you can see there's this great mural back here, and I was noticing your last one on the journey is realization. It is a journey, but you can realize and attain the goal you have in mind as long as you have people walking beside you along the way.
Definitely, we believe so.
So to come to see you, do people make an appointment or can they just come in?
They could just be a walk-in, and we can accept them as a walk-in, or they can make an appointment, just whatever, however they're most comfortable.
Are you Monday through Friday only, or can they come on a Saturday?
Monday through Friday only.
Okay.
For now.
That's fair. She has to get her rest so she can help you with your resume.
That's right, on those resumes.
But you can go online anytime to the mycareeradvisor.com website.
Exactly. Start that process, and then Taryn can help you once you come in that door.
You know what I love? I love that in this conversation we haven't talked once about the retail side of what Goodwill is. Most of us know that, but Goodwill, as we were saying off camera, is so much more.
More than a store, right?
More than a store.
A store is a part of it.
But we're going to talk more about all the parts of it. We're going to come back and have another conversation with them in the weeks to come. But think about giving to Goodwill, shop at Goodwill. All those proceeds come back to think about that, or to help the efforts that you see here at the Opportunity Center. Thank you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Come be a part of our family tree at Martin Boyd Christian Home, a nonprofit assisted living community. A family makes a house a home, and we value your family like our own. With all-inclusive rates and an experienced care team, you'll feel right at home. Call today to schedule a tour.
I got hit by a semi-truck, and the insurance company's trying to say it's my fault.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, you deserve more.
More answers to your questions, more attention to your case.
And more money in your pocket. It's just that easy.
Call 265-1100.
This fall, it's time to huddle up and protect your home with Armor Exteriors. Get your roof and siding ready for game day with our Fall Fix-Up Special. We're calling 3 winning plays to help you save big. Upgrade your roof or siding before this winter hits. Our team is ready to tackle your project with expert precision, keeping your home protected and looking great. Don't fumble on home protection. Call Armor Exteriors for unbeatable savings. Don't miss the play of the year. Armor up with Armor Exteriors.
You wake up, clock in, and put in a hard day's work. But what happens when an ordinary workday takes a turn for the worse? On-the-job injuries bring more than just physical pain. They bring medical bills, missed work days, and a feeling of being overlooked and isolated. At Wetter Marquis, we stand by the working people. If you are injured on the job and feel like no one has your back, we do. Give us a call. It's more to us. It's personal.
Codright Tree Service provides no impact removal, trimming, and maintenance, which protects your property and landscaping. Fully licensed and insured with over 20 years experience in the Chattanooga area. Call Codright for a free estimate for all your tree care needs.
Come be a part of our family tree at Martin Boyd Christian Home, a nonprofit assisted living community. A family makes a house a home, and we value your family like our own. With all-inclusive rates and an experienced care team, you'll feel right at home. Call today to schedule a tour.
Okay, now that we are in the thick of the fall season, soon to come our way anyway, that means the allergens are in full swing, the leaves are beginning to fall, a lot of mold and mildew all around your house, and guess where that is going? Straight into your ductwork. That's what Patrick Spencer says. He's back on the show with Zero Res. Last time we talked carpets and a little bit of football. This time we'll talk the air quality in your house. So good to see you.
Good to see you.
So I mentioned the season. The truth is that probably if your ducts need to be cleaned, you've got maybe even a decade or more of allergy seasons and mold and mildew in those ductworks. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it's fair to say. I mean, you don't think about it, but because you don't see them, right? Like you see these vents that are sealing, but there's all these tubes running through our ceilings and running through our floors, and they're moving air. And, you know, especially in summertime and when it's hot out, that air is on average recirculating in your house every 2 hours. So if it's clean air, it's going to recirculate. If it's dirty air, it's recirculating dirty air. But no matter what, over time, things accumulate, they build up, they build up, they build up, they build up, and you need to get it out. And we just, you don't really see what's going on in the air.
Okay, talk about what you would see though, because if your ducts are dirty,
yes,
are you going to see dust build up in your house?
For sure. You'll see dust build up, or if you have like a really poor filter, or if you don't change your filters often enough, those are all signs that the HVAC system may need to be cleaned. Another thing that is very common, if you're in your bedroom and you have carpet in your bedroom, which most people do, you're going to see these dark lines around the edges or maybe underneath the doorways. And your carpet is one of the best things in your home because it's a giant filter. So it's not letting stuff get in the air, it's holding it down. And so that's good because you don't want to breathe it in. But over time, as your ducts get dirty, it's called soil filtration. And what's in the air actually filters through the edges of the carpet and underneath the door, which again is good because you're not breathing it in. But now you're starting to see that discoloration. They might look like little brown lines or little gray lines or even black lines. If they're like those dark black lines that you're seeing, that is a clear sign that something's going on.
So you mentioned you need to have your HVAC unit clean. So let's say you came to my house, right?
Okay.
And I've got some of my floors, the ductwork's on the floor.
Right.
Upstairs, they're in the ceiling.
Right.
So do you go through the individual air vent or do you go out to the HVAC unit?
Yep. So what happens is they're going to go inside to the attic or the basement, wherever the system is, and that is where the air that sucks in, that pulls in towards our truck. There's a tube that's going to go on there, that's going to connect, and then they'll go to each line and they'll agitate throughout the line with a brush, and that will push everything to the system, and then it will get pulled out through that giant tube.
Is the line where the air vent is?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So
like if I had, let's say that I had I don't even know how many, but let's pretend that I had 15 air vents in my house. That's 15 lines?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, or sometimes it might be 14 lines where you get like a Y and it's one line going to two. But generally speaking, yes, it's one line wherever you see one of those vents, and then that runs to it's called a plenum, and the plenum is it's like your giant box that connects all those lines.
Okay. You have said, I think, that that's something people should do kind of on average, maybe every 3 to 5 years. Is that sort of what you said?
Yeah, it's like a septic tank. You should have your, so they say you should have your septic tank cleaned out about every 5 years or so, depending on, again, it depends on usage, right? If you have 7 children, you probably need to have your septic tank pumped out more. It's the same thing in your home when it comes to carpet cleaning or air duct cleaning. Just a lot of it depends on activity. If it's just a retired couple, right? Like you might not need to have your ducts cleaned for 10 or 12 years. You might need to have your carpets cleaned every 3, 4, 5 years. But if it's you and some kids and a golden retriever and all that, you're more frequent. So on the carpet side, once every year or two. On the duct side, about every 5 years.
Is it common that people have one area of their house that's more clogged than another? Like can you see some rooms get dust accumulation more than another?
I don't know. It's whichever floor is the most active. If that has its own HVAC system, you're going to see more dust there. And certainly your return lines, those are the vents that are pulling the air into the system. Those are always going to be dirtier because they get no filtration, right? So they're pulling everything in, and then it goes to a filter, and it hits that filter, and then it goes back out to the home. So your return lines, those are often by far the worst.
Do you often hear from people that when they get their air ducts cleaned, their allergies seem to reduce, they feel better in their own home?
Yeah, you'll see tons of reviews, or at least I read them every day. They get sent to me, where people just go, my home feels different. There's a different feeling in it. It smells different. It feels different. Just feels like I'm healthier. You see and read that a lot from people.
Is there any reason, if you're looking to do the duct cleaning, does it need to happen at a certain time of the year, or in the winter months, can you still do it?
Oh yeah, we can do it any time of the year. There's really no hey, this is the best time to do it. It's more of just, if it's been a while or you've never had it done, it's time to do it.
Okay, here's how you can reach out to them. It's Zero Res. Their contact information is there on the screen. You heard him mention the reviews and the customer feedback that he hears. You can find reviews as well and see the satisfaction that they bring to people every day, including right here in the Tennessee Valley. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Also, you've come on a great day, because on Mondays we always have our dad joke of the week. So here's Jason with this week's installment of corny, but pretty funny too.
Your dad joke of the week, brought to you by West Yellow Knife Trading Post.
Hi there, and welcome to this week's installment of the Dad Joke of the Week. Do you know why you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're really, really good at it. And did you hear about the dyslexic, insomniac, agnostic? No? Well, he used to stay up all night wondering if there was a dog. Thank you.
Jason, come on, that was bad, really bad. Anyway, for something good though, come to West Yellow Knife in Dalton. You better get it when you see it at the knife.
Aqua Living now has 14 hot tubs under $49.99. Our patent-pending Thermofill will fill your hot tub with hot water on demand, then drain it when you're done, eliminating the need for chemicals and high electric bills. Shop us now at shophottubs.com.
The people and places in the Tennessee Valley are special. Join Local 3 News as we explore our communities, bringing you the hidden treasures and unusual local stories in your town.
Brought to you by TVFCU, a place for all of us.
Black Friday at Linderman's Furniture is simple. Great savings for you. Catnapper recliners and lift chairs up to $200 off. Ashley sofa sets and sectional starting at $9.99. Leather Power sofas up to $500 off. Sealy Split King adjustable beds $1,000 off. Bedroom suits up to 50% off. We pay your tax Friday and Saturday with free local delivery and free disposal of your old furniture. Linderman's Furniture, North Georgia and Chattanooga's best kept secret.
Welcome to Redstone Estates, upscale senior living without the upscale price.
It's beautiful. It's just so nice.
You walked in the front door and it just felt like home. And we love the rooms.
You can cook your own meal or you can come down and have a fabulous one in the dining room. You can get whatever you want. Our chef is phenomenal.
And I like the fact that my wife can do the laundry.
Call now, 423-541-9300.
Next time on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
I removed those, put them in the dryer, but like I said, I must have missed his white pairs of pants when I had put my tie-dye clothes in the washer.
Weekdays at 2 here on Local.
Experience relaxation at its finest with our American-made hot tubs and cold plunge spas made right here. By selling directly to our customers, we keep prices low and quality high. American-made spas starting at just $24.99. Shop us now at shophottubs.com.
We can't let this day end and not send a big thank you to all of you out there on this Veterans Day who have served our country, either through service of your own or by being the family member of somebody who has served. We thank you very much for that time to support our country. Tomorrow on the show, we're taking you out to Tokashu Knife. What a great place over in Hickson. If you are a cook in the area, if you're looking for a great gift for your dad and you don't know about the store, you are going to fall in love. Also, Northgate Vision Associates is here helping you with dry eye. Big day tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Ashley's Black Friday event is going on now and everything is on sale. Hot buys up to 75%.